Okay, so what is the current situation here in this part of Europe?
So let me start with the most chaotic place on Europe. So that is Italy. So followed by we have more corona cases in Germany, France, and Spain. So these part of the Europe are now on complete shutdown. So that's the current situation right now.
So basically, how long did it take to escalate to this level?
So let me take an example of Italy. So from stage 2 to stage 6, it just took 3 weeks of time. And when considered with France and Germany, from stage 2 to stage 3, it went just in 3 days. So that how fast the corona is spreading. So to make the audience understandable, Karthik, can you explain briefly like what are these stages mean and what are those significances?
Yes, sure. Basically, there are like six stages, and these stages thing is basically how the governments are trying to deal with the situation as things get worse. It has nothing to relate it. It has nothing to do like related to the biology of virus or anything. So stage one is basically, you find the cases in your country, and then
Okay.
stage two is like where the cases increase and the government starts creating all these, clusters and to avoid people going into the region or coming out of the region, and they try to restrict a specific place to stop spreading of infection. And normally you can see that when the infection is in like hundreds, then stage two measures are imposed. And then stage
Mhm.
three is when you start hearing more deaths, and then there will be shutdown, and it will be declared a national health crisis, and the country is basically in emergency. And stage four and five is basically when you see like thousands of deaths by then, and also the whole country is in quarantine. And finally, stage six is one cannot even step out of their home unless they have a valid documentation to prove where and why they are going. And this is right now the state that Italy is in, and it is like this was imposed when it reached about 10,000 cases in Italy. So,
Okay.
and just to give you a small picture here, guys. So, 22nd February was when Italy entered stage two. All right. And in stage two, when their government imposed stage two, so they had
Okay.
75 cases reported. And 11th March, which is like just 3 weeks from stage two, Italy
Okay.
entered stage six, where the number of cases crossed 10,000.
So
So,
within 3 weeks, there was like a drastic change in number of corona cases. Is that true?
yeah, no, there is drastic change, and it's like basically the whole country went into crisis mode, and it's really crazy. And we feel that India will soon start showing signs of stage two.
Okay. So you are saying that India is in stage 2 right now.
No, I mean to say, India may soon go to stage two.
Okay. So what's the present situation in France right now?
So France is now at, I mean, as per the government, they call it stage three, but the measures imposed is so strict like Italy, and it's basically like stage six, wherein we need documentation to go outside our house. We need to download a form online,
Oh,
and you know we need to write the purpose and the document, and we need to self sign it and take it out, or else if we are found outside without documentation, we can be fined. And if any of us are sick, and still if we are outside, then they can legally charge us. And
oh, is it? Okay.
yeah, it's crazy. And last night President Macron came on television, and he was using this word called war, and like he was telling we are in war with an invisible enemy. And So when European president uses the word war, then you guys should understand the gravity of situation.
Yeah,
So
that's
by
true.
yes, so by the way, what's the situation in Germany now?
So it's nothing better than France. So, but it's not like we need to take any certification. So it's not imposed yet. But there was like complete shutdown of all schools, colleges, and kindergartens, and some of the companies have allowed for work from home as well. So currently I'm doing that. So I took work from home, and currently I'm working from my place. So, and my region, that is like Baden-Württemberg, so that is like second most affected area in Germany. So
Oh,
that's the
okay.
present situation right now. Yeah.
Shit. Okay, so take care, dude.
Yeah, sure. And you too.
So, what is the worst thing that you have heard in this situation?
Yeah, like 2 days before I read some document. So in that, in Italy, like the doctors are choosing like whom to treat so that there are more chances of survival. So that is really crazy. Like there are no enough ventilator for patients and no spaces in ICU. That is like very chaotic situation right now. So that is the
Yeah.
like most I heard about.
Yeah, and in France, soon hospitals will be overcrowded as we speak.